This is Shelly Taylor for Real Pants. This was before every girl got her jackal in the sunlight. Above the clouds is light and below is still dark in the cities and outside them in the forest. When the hands were to be kept busy, the hands were to carry the jackal light. Christmas trees had been carted off. It was a new year for them. You start off with snow and make something. This was before he laid her naked on the kitchen floor and they had each other's bodies, dark and snow out back the yard. Jackals howl open into the moon and children love the drone of voices house through the trees, even in cities. You can play by the train tracks all your life or go west for real, which is really to go under, to be of no more. I meant death, but that's way too taboo. Luck is a lot like that, and jackals cannot be made pets. Neither frogs, but that has to be learnt the hard way. Luck is like knowing you're gonna make it, whether hard up or not, or howling by the train tracks. Real good dog by your side won't bite your fingers off. Every man I ever wanted had a pocket of rusty nails for me. Hard luck thing, you are far from Georgia. Children with pretty smiles know how that works. Above the cloud line is sun, and that's what matters. Hard freeze too. Boys on the kitchen floor. Today you keep your teeth. Yesterday too. A solemn blue fans out into a season brought back from years before you got rhythm or laughter in the distance from schoolboys on their way home. He fastens his pants bedside, one low moon on the land, a red horse stock still underneath, and out at sea a quiet thing. Wherever the moon goes, so too you, whether west or forget yourself, the mailman still comes daily, restless or not. You get to keep your shoes too, and you're in the beginnings. It was so good. Memories too, and I mailed them to you one by one. When he forgot himself, I gave him my page boy haircut, said, "Look here, young girl. You can make him you or a person resembling their dog." I made him the local bus route. I keep myself as that red horse. Bank robber mentality when the guy gets the girl. Every touchdown spike huzzah, every call the cops when they decide to get loud again. We named our children after trees out the window. Weeping Willow had an attitude, but what kid don't? Branches into switches, kid. Granny'd say, go pick your own. That's back scratch love in the South. It was as if the top sprung off. The very spring holding the top did free of its spiral and fasteners and let go. She took a hammer to anything glass to see the inside bit. She took to it with all her hands. Everything I got quick with needed silencing thereafter. Young trees, branches, fingers. In every dream he tends law, and is young, not the bottle, or the nighttime turning raw on the horizon. Hillocks, California hillocks, yellow on the morning. She said, "Son, son, get right, son." I knew every seam and demanded of it. He would be baby, thin with possibility. As does love, which is what you do not say in the morning or at noon. She said gold rush and made it so with her hands, not panning the morning or minding the night. That which you call the bottom, that has evened and found foot colors all morning. It tilts like everything here right in front of God and everybody. A lovely day in the old Pueblo. Where is the sadness of that? Open ends. Wherefore art the bee girls, a line of squaws up from Mexico? The war came. Nevertheless, I vow, to tear it up, then quit messing with it. It goes of its own weight, the aha, dance and make love, one dang thing or the next, of which the South is so prodigal. She believed in a light in the cities to stay, so much closer the more. Everything is all right, but I am on to him. It is 4 o'clock and there are irises in a window box. Then go and give her best to the bride and groom. All this time in a vertical search makes Johnny a blue boy. He is getting closer to the moor. There's fire, listen. There's a deformed oak. Either lose hope or not. It starts like this. Your faith gets shaken. I don't know how. There's a tub, you fill it with bath salts on nights it never rains. She balls her body in the moon outside, a cup away from Venus's for lovers. You think about that moon, how lunar your body shapes the bed. Haze over the sheets right before springtime, time of young boys, the season fastened her to it. You think, remember, and it curves, curves. Toes upon the faucet in the tub. You spend your life here, how did it go? Over the grasslands, some forever cotton field back, name it Rye and call her Honey Bear D, cheekiest thing of east of Mississippi. You lose faith in winter, anything below 60. Young boys with gifts at the door, surnames like flower and bloom, smell of oud. 3-syllable name, strong, hands like air, thick winter. I gave her legs for ponies, thick coats shedding off winter, red hair blowing across the dirt pasture the birds will nest with. There's laughter, I hope. A hen on a fence in the morning kind of laughter, like hers was. I do not know how all those babies, all those pennies those babies found on the ground heads up, all that singing is coming back again.